Hey, what's up, everybody? So this is for all of the soccer lovers, especially those that follow the MLS for a lot longer. As you know, I'm a newbie, so I'm just repping my city. The MLS got me de facto because St. Louis City is now playing, and of course, I'm repping them. But one quick question. I'm seeing a lot of this fighting between MLS, US soccer, and everything. Am I getting the feeling that the league and those running it, or some of the owners maybe, are maybe more invested in the world sport of soccer, what the money comes into and the glamorous things about it, or it is more about the love of the sport? Because I'm a little confused here. When it comes to old historic tournaments, any other leagues, I don't care if it's Europe, Africa, and everything else, they won't touch those tournaments. You know, there's history. Without the history of those, there's no soccer, there's no football, nothing. I'm a little confused here. I'm a little biased, and I'm also torn at the same time because you want to rep your city, you want to rep your team, but when the league is showing you that they have different interests, it kind of changes the whole tone of the sport. As someone that watch a lot of soccer all around the world, I know, don't want to sound like a Euro snob or anything else, but it starts to sound like this sport in this country is trying to be grand, just like the other sports where you have the monopoly of everything. Everyone has to go to one person. Everyone has to answer to one person. I'm a little confused. I'm just ready to watch my team play play competitive tournament against other teams. Doesn't matter who it is. USL, MLS, Canadian, cares. You want to watch some soccer. You want to watch the best soccer. And also at the same time, you want to grow the sport. And the only way to grow the sport is to have all those lower leagues, anyone aspiring to watch soccer, competitive soccer, to have the opportunity for. If you take the US Open Cup out, all you're showing me and others that are watching from the outside, watching all over the world, that sees that a league wants to take a tournament away from the rest of the country. I understand MLS is just one league. Might not make so many friends after this one, but it all matters to one thing. I'm a football fan. I support my team 100%. I know there's some owners that it's kind of hard for them now. I know there's a lot, or probably all of the soccer players that are kind of torn about figuring out, should I play? Should I talk? And when you have monopoly and it's only one team, there's not much a lot of people can do but ride with the top of the league. I understand. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling. I know a lot of my friends from St. Louis. I know exactly how you feel. And I'm just wondering, is it just me? I know I don't have that much history behind the US Open Cup, but I do know that tournament in League in EPL, FA Cup, all of these are tournaments that we all love to watch. And they also give other teams that necessarily don't have the opportunity to win big tournaments to have a run, which not only will help their team and progress the sport in the whole country, but also their community, businesses, and all of that. I understand it's a business. Everybody wants to make money, but also let's not forget, this is a world sport. This is not a sport for the rich. It is not for the one that can afford it. The sport was started with people in mind, enjoy it, live, a sport, and also why we call it the beautiful sport. Why? Because anyone can play the sport. You only need a small item to play it. So why make it so difficult for everyone else to enjoy it? Yes, I can afford those tickets and I look forward to go, but not everybody is as fortunate as we are. So let's make it available for everybody. Hey, we all love more football, more soccer. Everyone's happy, but it kind of is disappointing to know that we are just a few days away from the MLS starting again, starting with the CCC, and yet we're still back at it. Talk about the US Open Cup, the disappointment of knowing that other teams will not get the opportunity not only showcase their city, their town, their state, their pride, their colors, just because of a few greedy people. And do not tell me that the concession of playing time is what is causing it, because it was not an issue before, or a new league was added, or, my apologies, a new tournament was added. That is not a clear issue. And I've always been an advocate that players are playing too much for money. The teams are making them play a lot, but it should not be a consequence of losing tournaments that the entire country, 100 plus years old tournament, will have to die just because a business took over the sport and does not want to share it with everyone. Let me know what you think in the comments. I hope there's a solution, and I hope that CTSC will be participating in this tournament, because we all know St. Louis is very tied to this tournament, and it will not be a good look if we weren't playing in it. This is your boy Musa Seka, and as always, football is life, life is football. Stop trying to be angry or make us angry, because life is way too short, and we rather watch football, watch soccer, and enjoy it. Hope you have a blessed week. I'm out.